I think it'll probably be like delayed maybe like a few minutes. Not a few minutes, probably a few seconds.
Yeah, he's up. Perfect.
Wonderful. I'm gonna broadcasting that. Okay, great. Okay. How wonderful. So if we got the people in kits, um, we just need to get Oakwood players having kits over here. We have 3 Oakwood players. So which 2 will be the starting 2? Eighth and Star. Okay, Kate will start out on the bench. Okay. Oh, we got a streaker on the field once again. We got Melvin streaking once again. This is the first match.
He's a streak in his pants.
So true. So true. All right, so seems as if we have the players. So if people could please set their spawn, if the players please set their spawn to one of the beds at the beacon, that would be wonderful. And if also the players, they'll be starting. Not just the players will be starting. If you're going to be starting off the field on the sidelines, you can stay on the sidelines. But if you're going to start on the field, maybe come to the beacon and set your spawn. Yeah, I know. They kind of got fucked by Milgorn yesterday. They kind of got fucked by Milgorn yesterday. It's okay. Anywho. Yeah, if the starting 2 players for both teams will please come to the beacon. Looks like you're both at the beacon. All right, so this game will begin then. For each team, please choose one of them to be the team captain. They will participate in the duel that will choose. That will decide possession for this at the start of the game. Loon Lake, who will be your captain for this match?
Babu.
Babu, and for Oakwood, it seems to be Star Slayer. Okay, we Star Slayer and Babu. So if the players that aren't Star Slayer and Babu could please just like leave like the main playing area just for this. This will be the toss. This will be a 1v1 Minecraft duel with the material that you have, and the winner of the duel, that team will get possession in the first inning, and will also get to decide what side of the field you are going to be going towards. The toss will begin when the light turns green. It will begin in 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, Star Slayer getting close, and Star Slayer cooked. Star Slayer's got cooked, and Loon Lake won the toss. Boo Boo, what side of the field do you guys want to be the one that you're going towards? It doesn't really matter, you get to make
Let's stick on this one, it's fine.
Which one?
This side that we're on. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna go to this side. Okay, so this will be. So switch then, because you're gonna be trying. You're gonna. So you guys are gonna go to this side. Okay. All right, and this means that Loon Lake will be going first in the first inning. So it'll be a Loon Lake attempt. With 4 minutes on the clock. And if eighth wonder Star Slayer would line up like right on here, right alongside the white little bump. That would be wonderful. And play will begin on a Loon Lake attempt in 3, 2, 1, begin. Alright, they get out fast. Some combat there. And they're cleared. Box in. and Bach gets the rose.
Let's
That's
go.
that's the start to that. That's 5 for Loon Lake. All right. Now will be an Oakwood attempt. And it'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Star Slayer gets out there. Eighth Wonder kind of defending, but Star Slayer's out there. But Eighth Wonder's down. Eighth Wonder's down before Star Slayer is able to even get in. The play stops because of the fact that
Oh!
Eighth Wonder got down here. Eighth Wonder got down, so play will resume at the beacon. This is a takeaway for Loon Lake. And this will be a Loon Lake attempt. Lead by 50 is a halftime forfeit. This will be a Loon Lake attempt. 5-0. Begins now. Bach's just going. Star Slayer's cleared. Eighth Wonder is cleared. Bach is just in there, uncontested, and gets in for another 5. What a dominating start for Loon Lake at the start here. It'll be an Oakwood attempt at 3 minutes 27. And it'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Begin. But can Oakwood even get there? Doesn't seem like it. Star Slayer's down. It's another takeaway. It'll begin at the beacon. Loon Lake will begin their takeaway shortly. 3, 2, 1. Begin. And they're able to just completely clear all Oakwood. Oakwood has nothing. The players are just not even being able to catch up. Boo Boo's in, gets a wicket.
Let's go.
Another 15 to Loon Lake here with 3 minutes 10 in the clock. This is a dominating performance. Dare I say, potentially more dominating than Salish against the Viking last night. We'll see. But this is just the start, folks. And as you can tell, there's an ability for some players and teams to warm up as the game goes on. But with that, Oakwood has another attempt. Oakwood will begin in 3, 2, 1. Begin. And they're downed. This is Eighth Wonder by Boo Boo. And this will begin at the beacon. Another takeaway for Loon Lake at the beacon. And it will begin at 3, 2, 1. Begin. So Boo Boo just goes out straight, completely uncontested here. This will most likely be a wicket for Loon Lake, and there it is. Not even close. Another 5 for Loon Lake. I wonder if Oakwood's considering subbing them out. Who knows? This will be an Oakwood attempt, of course. So the main goal for Oakwood at this point might even just be to get past the defense here of Loon Lake. That seems to be an incredibly dominant defense for the first half part of this game. And it'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Yeah, I don't know if this defense will work. Yeah, Star Slayer is down by Boo Boo. It will once again be a takeaway at the beacon. I have the goat horn. And this will be a takeaway for Loon Lake. Loon Lake will begin in 3, 2, 1. Begin. And Boo Boo just goes out there. Star Slayer gets some hits on Boo Boo, but Boo Boo will get in for the 3, and Boo Boo will also get the extra 2. Incredibly swift dare I say, light work for Loon Lake here. On 25-0 here. In 2 minutes 43. Play will begin for Oakwood here. In 3, 2, 1, begin. And Star Slayer seems to go in here. Oh my God, Star Slayer's in. Star Slayer's in, gets the 3. Will he be able to get the wicket? No, he's downed. But that still will be 3 for Oakwood, putting them on the board at the very least. But Loon Lake still leads 25-3 here at 2 minutes 31 left in the first inning. And this will be a Loon Lake attempt. And Loon Lake will attempt in a 3-2-1. Wait, nope, sorry, that was a false start from me. Oopsies, I accidentally did the regen. That's not good. That's not what I meant to do. Play will begin in 3, 2, 1, begin. Alright. Pretty domineering here. Likely Star Slayer gets cleared. 8 Wonder is cleared. And Bach is off to the races and gets a wicket there for another 5. Getting Loon Lake up to 30. Incredibly dominant performance by Loon Lake. This will be another Oakwood attempt. Will they be able to get past this dominant defense? This is the question. It will begin in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right. Will they be able to get past? I don't know about that because they're getting into conflict, and Star Slayer's cleared. Star Slayer is cleared here. This will be a takeaway, although it will be a takeaway at the 9-meter line towards Oakwood instead. Because Star Slayer was able to get decently far into the line. Star Slayer and 8th Wonder, if you could come up here. And play will begin on a takeaway for Loon Lake. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Now Boo Boo's just straight out there. 8th Wonder cleared. Boo Boo's in. Star Slayer cleared. Boo Boo gets it. Just a great performance here for Loon Lake. There might be a chance that we get to that. The rule where
I'm gonna sub in Zolt with Babu.
Babu's getting subbed in. Okay. 35 Loon Lake leading 35-3. Babu's getting subbed in for Exultimate, making his RFL debut. If Babu can maybe give some of the stuff that they had.
I just want to give Zolt some play time.
And it looks like Eighth Wonder coming out.
Zolt, your
Eighth Wonder is also going to be coming out. 8th Wonder is going to be coming out. I believe will be replaced by Katie. Will also be making her RFL debut here. Katie,
so your kid's over here.
Katie will be getting his thing. We're taking a brief pause and play for these teams. Their players here in the middle of the first. Loon Lake 35-3. We got Exultimate in here. We got Katie in here. This will be a. Apologies for relying on the crowd. I should have been keeping track of this. The most recent team to score would be Loon Lake. Correct. That was just a Loon Lake score. Yes. Okay. So this will be an Oakwood attempt then. This is Loon Lake 35, Oakwood 3. 1 minute 57 left in the first inning. And this Oakwood attempt will begin in 3, 2, 1, now. Star Slayer jumps over. The issue is, will Katie be able to not die? No, Star Slayer's in. Star Slayer gets the wicket for his first RFL wicket. Putting Oakwood on the board here in the first. With 1 minute 47 left. Oakwood getting up to 8 here. and narrowing the gap just a little bit. 35-8. And this will be a Loon Lake attempt now. Be a Loon Lake attempt in 1 minute 47. Ultimate, if you could please face the... Yeah, okay, great. And this will be a Loon Lake attempt in 3, 2, 1, now. Katie's down, though. Katie's down. Katie's cleared. And Bach is down. Bach is down, folks. Bach is down before they cross into the home zone. This is a takeaway from Oakwood. Oakwood takeaway from Star Slayer. I'll reevaluate where that was. I believe my eyes initially believed that was at the 27-meter line, but I will reevaluate that. Just looking at the replay footage. No, that would be the 18. That is correct. Yeah, that would be at the 18-meter line. Takeaway for Oakwood. It'll be Oakwood starting at the 18-meter line. It's Ultimate. You can go over here. At the 18 at Oakwood's at Loon Lake's 18-meter line. So this will be that's slightly more than that slightly less that Oakwood would have to make up if they were starting back at the 27. It seems like the offense and defense for Oakwood picking up at this part of the inning. Maybe the changes in roster might have changed that a little. But with 1 minute 37, play will begin in 3, 2, 1, now. All right. Katie's defending. Doesn't seem like anyone's doing a big rush, and Katie's down. Katie's down. Katie's down. Play stops, folks. Katie stops. Play will begin once again at the 18 line. But this will be a takeaway back to Loon Lake. Play did stop. That's true. So you'll come back here at the 18-meter line. Because Katie was down pretty close to the line. Where is what is Ultimate doing, bro? Here. Yeah, Ultimate, line up here. Oh. Interesting. Seems like Ultimate's gone. Of some form. I'll put this back to the Loon Lake management here onto what the decision is going to be on this, whether or not they're gonna maybe wait, or whether or not they're gonna sub Boo Boo back in potentially, maybe even sub
Where did he go?
We don't know. That's the question. We don't know where he went.
He disconnected.
He disconnected. So do you want to wait for him to come back?
Let me ask Bobo.
Should we run ads? We should run ads.
We'll call a timeout.
He's back. Oh, he's back.
Okay.
He's back. Ultimate's back. Is he in the VC? He's here. Who's pinging me? Alright, so it's Ultimate. This will be a Loon Lake attempt. Not very far for their attempt, just maybe 18 meters into the home zone. And Milgren, could you please get off the field? That would be greatly appreciated. If you could get off the field, Milgren. We're currently trying to do a match. Okay, there he goes. And play will begin on a Loon Lake attempt. 1 minute 30 on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, begin. And Exultimate's in. Exultimate is in the home zone. But will he get it? He gets it. He gets his first RFL wicket for Exultimate 290 BC. And the score becomes 48. And this will be an Oakwood attempt. And it'll begin in 3, 2, 1, begin. And Katie's out in front. Starslayer's out in front. They seem to not be able to catch up to them. Starslayer's in. Starslayer's in. Will he get the wicket? Yes, he does. Oh my gosh, he does. This will be an Oakwood wicket there. And this will go up to 13 with 1 minute 10 on the clock. This will be a Loon Lake attempt now. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, begin. Exultimate's going. He's chased after by Katie, but Gobblecurk's chasing after Katie. Katie's cleared. Exultimate gets in, but he gets he gets the wicket, but we're gonna have to reevaluate whether or not he went into the hole there. It seemed if he got a little stuck. Just let me just look at the footage here. The ruling on the field is that Exultimate entered the hole. The wicket will not count. This will be 3 points to Loon Lake for their run, but 1 point defensive point to Oakwood with 52 seconds left in the clock in the first inning. 43-14. And this will be an Oakwood attempt. Katie, if you could get back. There you go. Oakwood attempt in 3, 2, 1, begin. Katie goes. Starslayer's out there in front. Seems to not be able to be taken out. Starslayer's in, but does he get the momentum? No. Gobblecurk is cleared there by Katie. And this is a battle at the wicket. Exultimate is killed, and it looks like Starslayer gets the wicket. That was a heavy conflict there. But it seemed to be one that paid out for Oakwood in the long term. This will be up to 19 for Oakwood, and this seems to be the beginning of a comeback here at the end of the first inning. What was initially considered probably a likely outcome for a mercy rule seems to not be the case. And if Exultimate left the game, Exultimate seems to have disconnected once again. We're gonna just wait for him to see if he can get back in, because it seems to be a consistent theme here. And of course, there's the massive storm across the eastern Midwest, North America. But he's not even American. He's a fucking European, so he doesn't have that excuse.
No, he's Middle East. But yeah.
Even worse. No, I'm joking. The UAE. I guess the UAE. Yeah, that's true. Even worse. The UAE. Yeah, it's a slave oil state. So it. Fair enough. Is Ultimate back?
Ultimate's back.
Okay, Ultimate, come over to the.
Wait, can I get a second? I gotta do something real quick.
Okay, Oakwood's calling time. And I guess the Exultimate is also calling time, so whatever. If anyone's curious, Milborn built a bunch of locker rooms, and with plenty of cake and amenities and tables. If anyone's interested, there's massive.
I'm back. We can start.
Okay. We're waiting for Exultimate now because he disconnected. But this timeout continues. Exultimate's back, And play will begin on a Loon Lake attempt. And the Loon Lake will begin in 3, 2, 1, begin. On 30 seconds left in the clock. Seems to be a conflict, just a general conflict. Star Slayer's cleared. Bakanuni goes out in front. Bakanuni's in. Does he get the wicket? He does. Star Slayer does not save the wicket, unfortunately, on that. Exultimate disconnected, but that's okay as long as he's there for the play. Only 15 seconds left in the inning, so I think that that they might make some teams might do a little bit of substitutions in halftime. But we're gonna wait for Exult to rejoin. Exult's back. Exult's back. We're gonna have play. Exult's back, and we'll have. And this will be a Loon Lake attempt. No, it would not. Oh my god! Wait, I forgot to update the score. How silly me. This will be an Oakwood attempt. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Exultimate. Time. I'm calling time. Time. We're calling time. Illegal procedure. Player Exultimate was offsides. 9-meter penalty to Loon Lake. Play will resume from Oakwood's 9-meter line. Whenever Exultimate comes back in the game. Bro just started running. Bro just started running the wrong way. Okay, bro. On 10 seconds left in the clock. This makes it slightly easier for Oakwood. On this attempt here in the last 10 seconds of the first inning. Exultimate's back. Exultimate, I'm just gonna TP you here because there you go. Holy lag. Holy lag. Holy lag. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, even though I think it might be a good idea to maybe sub him in, maybe, perhaps.
Alright, let's sub in Boo Boo.
Yeah, okay, so Boo Boo, come out here, we're still starting, 10 seconds left on the Boo Boo's coming in. This will be from the Oakwood's 9-meter line, Oakwood attempt. 10 seconds remaining. In 3, 2, 1, begin. And will they be able to get in? Katie's going, but Star Slayer might get down. And Star Slayer's down, not in time for Katie to get in. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm just gonna look at specifically where on the playback. I'm just gonna look specifically where Star Slayer was down by Bach. Just for my awareness. Just evaluating the play on the footage. Yeah, this will begin at the beacon. So the takeaway at the beacon for Loon Lake. Loon Lake takeaway at the beacon. With 4 seconds on the clock. So I guess they just gotta fucking lock in here. And if someone could stop fishing me, that would be wonderful.
Run as fast as you can.
And then and play will begin in 3, 2, 1, begin. Boo Boo's going. Will they be able to get in? And no, not in time. Not in time. And that's the end of the first inning here. It's officially halftime. The score stands at Loon Lake 48, Oakwood 19. Does who wants a halftime? So if anyone wants to give pledge me some Earth MC gold, I can run some ads. Tell me how much gold you're gonna give me, and I'll shout you out. This game is brought to you by the city of Oakwood. Oakwood, a great, beautiful city in the Great Plains of North America, has all the amenities you could ask for. Thriving, inclusive, beautiful community. Aesthetic views of the Great Plains of North America, and everything you could really ask for in a town in the waning days of Terra Aurora. Join Oakwood today, and that's my advertisement for Oakwood. This game is also brought to you by the Cascadian Independent. Get all your news source about Cascadian affairs from the Cascadian Independent, the peak of Cascadian independent journalism since mid-2025. And of course, we couldn't really talk about any business without talking about our greatest sponsor, Alliance Steakhouse. Alliance Steakhouse is a chain steakhouse based in northern Cascadia. The steakhouse that was opened in December 2024 in Cross Cascadia has become more and more popular after purchasing an empty corner store in Nanaimo. They plan to expand to Vancouver, Seattle, and Olympia, and begin to reach more south, becoming a tourist staple. Now, what can you get at the steakhouse? Well, you can get so many things. You can get Honeysuckle Mikey for 2 gold. It's a honey bottle with a little bit of a sour touch, only served at night. We got some water, free of course, and milk for 1 gold, just soothing, pure, whole milk with no limit and unlimited refills. Ever want some Nanaimo smoky salmon? Well, come down to Alliance Steakhouse where you can get that for 10 gold, pure cooked salmon for the Nanaimo Harbor, freshly smoked in charcoal. We got some Rocky Mountain ribeye if you want to regain the feeling of being in the RFF rebellion. You can get the Rocky Mountain ribeye. You can get the Canucks loaded potatoes if you're traveling in from Vancouver and want a taste of home. We got the vodka beetroot soup for all of our Russian and Baltic immigrants in Cascadia, and we got the golden carrot sticks, of course, a classic staple of Minecraft cuisine. And with that, that is the end of one of our halftime here. And we will shortly begin recontesting this contest between the Loon Lake Red Eyes and the Oakwood Oak Wardens. If anyone's curious, I'm just going to reevaluate how the RFL League season's been going for the curious. Currently, this is the last game of week 1 of the league, of the regular season, first season. Salish currently leads the league with a 1-0 record, with 74 points scored in their game yesterday against Havaikin. Second in the league is the Grouse Bombers, also with a 1-0 record, winning 62 points in their game against Manicougan. In third place is the Eureka Warriors with a 1-0 record. On statistics, netting 7 points, as they won by nature of a forfeit. They won by nature of a forfeit from the Sandshift Drifters for a match scheduled last night. In fourth with an 0-1 record, but the top of the losers for right now seems to be Manicougan, winning 42 points in their very close game against Grouse. In fifth is Hermosillo, winning 30 points against Salish last night. And in sixth, currently in last place, is Sandrift, who forfeited their game and netted 0 points. So currently we have Loon Lake and Oakwood not in the standings, and this game will decide that largely. The question being, how dominant can Loon Lake be? That seems to be the question going into the second inning. How dominant can Loon Lake be with this roster, and will they be able to knock off Salish from the top of the standings and to end week 1? at the top of the list. But with that, we're going to ask the players to come back to the center of the field, and we're going to begin the second inning here. Loon Lake 48, Oakwood 19. It looks like Katie's also getting subbed in back for 8, so this will begin the second inning, the exact same roster that we began the first. The score is 48-19, Loon Lake. And since Loon Lake won the toss for the first inning, Oakwood will get first possession in the second, and this will be an Oakwood attempt. They'll begin in 3, 2, 1, begin. Star Slayer is immediately knocked back, and Eighth Wonder is immediately down for a takeaway. Play stops here, and there immediately becomes a takeaway at the beacon. And this will be a Loon Lake attempt with 3 minutes 55 left. And Loon Lake's takeaway attempt here will begin in 3, 2, 1. Now, Boo Boo is able to get through if you're going to call them defenses at all, Boo Boo gets in and gets the wicket pretty easily with 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock. No one was even cleared during that attempt, which I think was pretty impressive, all things considered. It was just a very clean run for them. No one was queer. This will be an Oakwood attempt. They'll begin in 3, 2, 1, now. Star Slayer's knocked back. Eighth Wonder looks like is cleared there. Eighth Wonder is cleared. Going to reevaluate where Eighth Wonder was there in the evaluation of where play will resume. But no matter what, that is a takeaway. Very obvious takeaway by Loon Lake against Oakwood. And that will resume at the 9 meter line. This will be an from Oakwood's 9 meter line. This will be Loon Lake attempt. And it will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Now Star Slayer, they keep going. Boo Boo's just out on top. I don't really know where Star Slayer's going, kind of heading back. Boo Boo's in. No one's really contested. They're skirmishing in the middle, and Eighth Wonder's cleared, and the wicket's taken. By Boo Boo. And this is takes the score up to 53-19 for Loon Lake. Would it be 58? Have they scored in this inning? Did they score in this inning? I don't think they had. It started as Oakwood and they did a takeaway. Wait, have they? No, I think they've scored. Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. My face went. Yeah, sorry, wrong scoring. I believe it's 50. Actually, I'm gonna double check that just because I don't want to look like a dumbass. I don't like having to recorrect the scores at the end, so I'm just gonna check that. But I'm pretty sure it is 58. I'm taking weird guy's word for it. Yeah, it is. I forgot to put in a wicket for them. So that would be 58-19. Well, actually, weird guy. If you want, I can send you the score. You can be the guy controlling the scoreboard. Um, I'll send it to you.
Oh, no, for president.
Anyways, I just sent you the scoreboard. It's pretty self-explanatory. Um, just like don't mess with it right now because literally is the live scoreboard. All right. Okay, if we could get back to the beacon, this will be an Oakwood attempt. Oakwood attempt. Send in the regen. And this will be an Oakwood attempt. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Eighth Wonder and Star Slayer in conflicts here, and will one be downed? That's the question. And that if one was downed, Eighth Wonder is downed at the 9-meter line. Play will restart at the 9-meter line towards the Oakwood wicket, but this will be a takeaway for Loon Lake. And we'll begin. And play will begin in 3, 2, 1. Now. Katie is cleared. Boo Boo is just going. No, that's Bach. Sorry, Bach going straight out there, and a wicket for player number 32. So it'll be an Oakwood attempt. The star dead.
He ran the wrong way.
No, he just left the game. Is Katie coming? I think Katie's coming in. Okay, Katie will be coming in on this play. And it'll be 3 minutes in. Loon Lake leads 63-19. Where's Eighth Wonder going? Wait, where's Eighth Wonder? Eighth Wonder. Is Eighth coming out? Well, because Star Slayer just left. Okay, we're good. Yeah. This is an Oakwood attempt, right, weird guy? I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. Because Oakwood, yeah, it is. I believe. Yeah, Loon Lake attempt on 3, 2, 1, begin. And sorry, wait, hold up. Play's gonna reset. I think that might have been wrong on my part. I'm just gonna check. Give me a. Yeah, I'm just gonna double check to make sure. I'm just gonna take the footage. Yeah, so that was an Oakwood attempt. Sorry, Oakwood attempt. Hold up. Actually, I'm also gonna figure out where the clock was. Hello. What? Okay. All right. This will be starting at 3 minutes here. Yeah, fixing the timer. And play will begin on an Oakwood attempt in 3, 2, 1, begin. Oakwood. I don't. Eighth Wonder's down. This will be a Loon Lake attempt from the beacon here. And this will be a Loon Lake takeaway. And play will begin in 3, 2, 1, begin. Boo Boo's out in front, just being chased by literally everyone, but is getting in, most likely, and got the wicket. And play will restart at the beacon. Score is 68-19. I think it would be really funny if on this attempt. Oakwood, Loon Lake lets Oakwood get in, but then hits one of them into the hole. So then they get a defensive point, and the score is 69, and then they don't score anything the entire time. The hole is the green thing that's surrounded by the rows. And if you go in, it's a defensive point for your opponent. The hole is only for the scoring player, yes. Yeah, there really hasn't been any hole scoring defensive points since the Grouse Man and Cooking game. There's none in the Salish and Viking game. Anyways, so this will be Oakwood, right?
Oakwood got one of those defensive points earlier in this.
They
game.
They did have one today, yeah. It's the side rows. That's not a 9-meter penalty. It's more like it restarts. It's complicated. That's not necessarily okay. But but it restarts kind of near whatever. Point being, you can as a strat, but just like try not to, because it kind of disadvantages you, but kind of not. Okay. This is
Go in the hole.
Oakwood attempt.
Go in the hole.
Oakwood attempt. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Eighth goes in. Katie just takes a while to start. Boo Boo hits eighth over. Eighth is kind of going. Eighth might have gotten in the hole, but gets in. Eighth is in the hole. Eighth is in the hole, and the play stops.
Yes.
Eighth is in the hole, and the play stops. And that is. Loon Lake goes up to 69.
Yes.
Oakwood goes up to 22. It's 3. It's 3 and 2. Yeah, it's 3 and 2. Yeah.
69 in the hole.
It's 69 in the hole for Loon Lake. Then we get 69-22. There's 2 minutes 17 left in the game. I think you just have to not score at all. Okay. Anyways, this will be a Loon Lake attempt. And 3, 2, 1, begin. And Boo Boo's in. Boo Boo gets the wicket. Did Kitty die? She's frozen over. Can you retry that she's dead? Well, yeah, I'd say it's fine to retry that when she's no longer dead. Katie, wake up. They're fucking. Bro thinks she's in Stranger Things, bro. Bro thinks she's that one redheaded chick from Stranger Things. Yeah, that's such a niche reference. Niche.
All right.
Okay,
I'm gonna sub in for Bach.
Yeah, because you're the team that needs to be subbed in for, yeah. Okay, Lady Esquimalt subbing in for Bach. Uh, um, this is interesting for sure. Pav the YT joins in. Very interesting. Wake up. Someone's so Katie for the issue is that there's not many people else on the Oakwood
Do
roster.
they have a sub?
I mean, if Star Slayer pops back in,
Hmm.
if you can get Star Slayer back. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'll ping Star Slayer. I'll ping Star Slayer, see if he can come back.
Katie, wake up! Pav is gonna bomb grouse.
Pav is gonna bomb grass. Pav the YT. I'm considering. Okay. I'm considering. Wait. Also, who changed the score on Loon Lake back? Oh yeah, we changed the score back to 69. We undid that. That play is considered not real, because Katie was kind of dead. So it's still 69. It's good. The clock's gonna go back to 2 minutes 17. First off.
Oh, so we're not 69 in the hole?
No, it is 69 in the hole. It's just that the clock was going down for the one that just happened. The one that went up to 74, but the 74 is gone.
Oh, so that wicket's gone.
Yeah. I wonder if I should. Okay. I wonder if you could. I wonder if it would be a good rule, in addition to the mercy rule, to make it so if a team is down by 50 at any point in the second inning, they could just like call it if they like really need to.
That's fine. If
But I
they
don't
want
think I'm going to
to.
impose that for this game unless it's absolutely necessary. I'm saying that would.
Well, the issue is them fielding players right now.
What do you mean?
Because they only have 8.
Yeah, I don't want to consider it a
Unless
forfeit.
Common is playing.
I don't think Katie or Star are coming back. Yeah. Grim. I think. Hear me out. Oh, why is Bach? Wait, wait. Holy shit! That guy looks just like That guy just looks like Katie. That guy just looks like that guy with the username Gobble Kirk looks exactly like Katie.
No. No.
Wait, start back. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're still back. Star Slayer. Oh, wait, this guy looks just like Ace. Flip Pizza King, what are you doing here? Alright, flip, leave, flip, leave. It's gonna be eighth. It's gonna be eighth in Star Slayer. And then Lady S on Boo Boo. Alright. Alright, this play will begin. This is gonna be what? This is a Loon Lake attempt, right? Yeah, it's a Loon Lake attempt.
You had to take that wicket away.
Yes. Anyways, play will begin. Lady S, you can get towards the thing. Yeah. Play will begin in 3, 2, 1, now. Boo Boo just going. But Lady S is kind of getting attacked by Star Slayer, but not enough. Boo Boo's in, gets the wicket. So it gets back the 74 that was lost. But play will resume at 2 minutes 8. And play will and the play will begin as an Oakwood attempt, and play will begin in 3.
How are you not in fucking school?
Play will begin in 3, 2, 1. Begin Oakwood. Oakwood is going. Star Slayer's out around, but unfortunately, 8th is killed at the 9-meter line. So play will stop at 2 minutes 2. Play will resume as a takeaway for Loon Lake at the 9-meter line. He didn't cross. I'll check that. I'll check that, you know? I'll check it. Oh, that's just really hard to see because the camera wasn't really zoomed in. That's okay. No fault there. It's close. I'm gonna say 9 meter. I'm gonna say it was crossed the 9-meter line, even though it was very close. It's kind of hard to tell. Whatever, it was just barely on. So this will be a Loon Lake attempt from the Oakwood 9-meter. And it'll begin at 3.
Wait, this is Oakwood?
From the Oakwood 9-meter line, but it's a Loon Lake attempt.
So it's our go. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are going that way, yeah.
Okay.
I'll begin at 3. Wait. Never mind. I'm not even gonna try to discuss it. Play 3, 2, 1, begin. Eighth Wonder is cleared, and Lady S is going. Lady S is going, and Lady S seems as if Lady S will get it, potentially. And Lady S is taken out there.
I got points though.
You did get points. That is true. Something I noticed is that I think at some point during the game the team switched sides, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna retroactively fix it in the stats. Who cares? We're just going with it, folks. Who cares? that truly it is. Who cares? It doesn't actually materially impact any much. EJ, please get off the field, please. Thank you. All right, so that was Loon Lake up to 77. And this will begin an Oakwood attempt in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Eighth Wonder gets out there, and Eighth Wonder's downed. And this will be at the beacon. Reset at the beacon at 1 minute 30. This will be a Loon Lake attempt again. Alright, play will begin at 3, 2, 1, begin. And Star Slayer's cleared. Eighth Wonder's cleared. Lady S is just going after it. But will Lady S be able to get the... She gets the wicket. Takes a little bit, but she got it. First wicket of the RFL, and Loon Lake goes up to 82. And at this point, I would like to say that it seems very likely, not just very likely, unless somehow they end up losing this game, that Loon Lake will be first in the standings following the end of this game. And this will be an Oakwood attempt. I don't want to be the ref, but I don't want to be strategizing on behalf of the Oakwood. But as the commentator here, not as the ref, but as the commentator, I think it would make sense if the Oakwood defense is more focused on not dying and just getting into the home zone and trying not to get into conflict with the defense. But that's just me. That's just my commentator opinion. Anywho, this will be an Oakwood attempt in 3, 2, 1, begin. They get into conflicts here. Star Slayer's going. Eighth Wonder's in. Star Slayer gets it. That's a wicket for Oakwood. They go up to 27 here. So Star Slayer got it. And this will be a Loon Lake attempt in 3, 2, 1. Now, Boo Boo's in. Not much conflict there, and Boo Boo gets it for a Loon Lake. Who do I need to clear? Who else do I need to clear the inventories of?
Of course. What? What the hell?
Anywho,
This game has been chaos.
all right, 48 seconds on the clock. This is this isn't a Loon Lake attempt. It's an Oakwood attempt, correct? Loon Lake just scored.
Oakwood, yeah.
Yeah, so this will be an Oakwood attempt with 48 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if they can get it. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Eighth Wonder somehow gets through Boo Boo. Eighth Wonder gets in for the run, but it doesn't know if Eighth Wonder is going to get the wicket there. Eighth Wonder's still in, but just got killed. But there you go. With the sword. Do you not have a sword? You're not an adventure. Okay, bro. But anyway, regardless, that goes up to 30. All right. 31 seconds, Oakwood attempt. Begins in 3.
No.
Oh, no, it's 31 seconds, Loon Lake attempt. 31 seconds, Loon Lake attempt. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right. This looks like just conflict over towards the the street side of the building. A lot of rows being destroyed. Lady Eskimo goes out of bounds though. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it
I got
did.
batted out.
Somehow got batted onto the top degree of the stands.
Isn't that an out of bounds or something?
Oh fuck! Someone's calling me. Hold up. Shut the fuck up! Sorry, it's my girlfriend. Anyways, never mind. I take back what I said. Okay. Hold up. I'm just gonna redo the boundary stuff. Point being, I think the Lex went out of bounds
Right here.
on a Loon Lake attempt.
That's 18.
Play will resume from the 18-meter line. The Loon Lake 18-meter line. Play will resign from the Loon Lake 18-meter line. On a Loon Lake attempt. Play will begin in 3, 2, 1. Begin. And Boo Boo gets it. 10 seconds on the clock. Brilliant. And then there might be the last attempt, although it might some tomfoolery might occur. So it'll be an Oakwood attempt with 10 seconds on the clock. Will they be able to get it, folks? This is the question. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Alright, they're going. Star Slayer's going. They're getting out of range. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8th is in. Star Slayer was slain. Star Slayer's down. I'm going to be reevaluating that play. Give me a second. Let's look at this. Yes, this will be a takeaway. Play will resume for a Loon Lake with 3 seconds on the clock at the 18-meter line and Oakwood's 18-meter line. With 3 seconds on the clock. 3.
I probably just killed him.
And 3, 2, 1, begin. 3, 2, 1. It's over. Star Slayer's cleared in the last second of the game. And with that, Loon Lake, the last game of week 1, 92-30. Not 100. They sold, in the words of Boo Boo. But this is might break the record for number of players in a single game so far. Also breaks the record probably for number of points scored. No, that's not true. Probably not the record for number of points scored because it's probably the Manicougan Grouse game because both teams are relatively high scoring. Although I guess no, I think it's probably this one actually. Yeah. But congratulations there to Loon Lake for that game, and Oakwood. Let's see how this will put it. How this will change the standings. Stats will be out soon. Stats will be updated soon. But the way this impacts the standings is that well, actually, I don't know. It seems as if Oakwood might be tied with Hermosillo in the standings. Both teams will now have a 0-1 record, and both teams got 30 in their game this week. So currently have only scored 30 points. So they will probably either be 5th or 6th in the standings. And Loon Lake will be 1st in the standings. Salish will be 2nd, Grouse 3rd.
Wrong
Eureka
one.
4th, Manicougan 5th. Likely Oakwood 6th. I'll have to look into that stats and have my tiebreaker mechanism. And Sandrift will be last. But that's the end of week 1. That's the standings at the end of week 1. There's some more weeks, believe it or not. And I'm gonna announce the games for next week. I don't have the. I'll start scheduling them soon. I'll try to schedule them as soon as possible, probably tonight, sometime this afternoon. But the matchups, at the very least, will be Sandrift versus Grouse, Salish versus Oakwood, Manicougan versus Havaikin, and Loon Lake versus Eureka. And that's next week. It'll be Salish versus Oakwood, Manicougan, Havaikin, Loon Lake, Eureka,